Welcome back to another Booktube Tuesday, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 books. One that I've recently read and enjoyed, one that I'm in the middle of, and one that I'm excited about reading. Also, as a quick update from last time, I did finish Persuasion, and I really enjoyed it a whole lot more than I did last time. I think that its subtlety meant a lot more to me this time. The first time I read it, I guess I was expecting the panache of Pride and Prejudice, which it definitely doesn't have, but there is a lot to enjoy there in a subtle love story. And that love can still happen even after you think you've lost all your chances. So, more to appreciate the second time through. The first book I really want to talk about today is a book that I've recently finished and enjoyed. It was a book called Waste Tides by Chen Qiufan. It's a Chinese sci-fi novel. And although it had a big robot on the front cover, for the first several pages, I was not entirely sure whether it was sci-fi or just like straight up normal fiction. It deals a lot with the concepts of waste and recycling. A little ways into the book, I was able to nail down, yes, this is futuristic, this is a little bit beyond where we are, but the whole concept that the more we progress, the more we waste, is a real issue and a real topic. The novel explores really complicated tensions between America and China, complicated tensions between waste and recycling, between progressive, futuristic technology, and the ultimate repercussions, not just in the dangers that we face with technologies and increasing weaponry and such, but also in the dangers that we faced in the kind of waste and byproducts that are created by those. The book explores kind of a weird problem with subcultures that have created drug and addiction problems through technology. It was a different take on a lot of the stuff that I'm used to looking at, and I really enjoyed it. The second novel that I'm in the middle of reading right now is Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. And this is one that I've been wanting to read for a long time. It's a historical novel about the medieval building of a cathedral. Cathedrals are absolutely fascinating and have been fascinating to me for a long time, and they were apparently very fascinating to Ken Follett. But he also tells a rich story with very complicated characters walking all kinds of diverse walks of life. He has a monk, he has a builder, he has a really, really awful knight. And it's an interesting glimpse into the complexities and nuances of medieval life. There's a lot of horror and darkness, but there's also a lot of brilliance and beauty and goodness. It's a rich book, and it's also a super thick book, so I might not be done with it by next week. We'll see. And the book that I'm excited about reading for this episode is actually a book by Tony Danza. So it's not a book that's about to come out. It's a book that one of my friends actually just recently loaned to me. And it's entitled, I'd Like to Apologize to Every Teacher I Ever Had. That's a great title. But it's a memoir discussion kind of piece where he spent 1 year in a sophomore classroom in high school. And he describes the experience and how much it strengthened his appreciation of teachers. And anyone who can show the world what a difficult job education is, I have to appreciate. And I'm ready to feel appreciated, especially as, over the last week or so, I just spent 23 hours grading essay short answer tests. So thanks for watching and commenting. I appreciate your suggestions. If you have any books that you're excited about that you're reading right now, state them in the comments below. Or if you have any recommendations for me, I'd love to hear them. So this week we had an international sci-fi, a massive historical fiction, and a memoir about education. Enjoy your reading, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.